everyone, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is TIK and this is TIK Talks Football. So in this video, I'll be doing the recap of every single match that was played in the second leg of the Champions League. But first of all, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, I would recommend you to click on the subscribe button and also turn on your bell notifications so that each time I post match analysis like this, you will always be notified. Thank you so much, guys, and now let's digress deeply into this match analysis. So first of all, we'll begin with the match between Sporting Lisbon and Bodo Glimt. So in the first leg, Bodo Glimt beat Sporting Lisbon 3-0 at their home stadium. But then the second leg, Sporting Lisbon put on a wonderful performance, by the way, and they were able to, bring up one of the most sensational comebacks by beating Bodo Glimt 5-0, thereby eliminating the Norwegian side out of the competition. And honestly, one thing that surprised me in this match was not just the fact that Sporting Lisbon scored 5 goals in this match, because the fact that they lost 3-0 in the first leg, all they needed was just to score 4 goals. But then the fact that Bodo Glimt came to Portugal and absolutely crumbled under the pressure, absolutely crumbled under the hostile atmosphere was what surprised me, because I did not expect Bodo Glimt to collapse like that, and I did not expect them to give away a 3-0 lead like that. But yeah, it is what it is. Bodo Glimt are now through to the quarterfinals, while Bodo Glimt have been eliminated. And honestly, it's just one of the most stunning and one of the most unbelievable comebacks you ever seen in the Champions League. And so that's how it ends. And so that's how it ends. Sporting Lisbon 5, Bodo Glimt 0, 5-3 on aggregate for the Portuguese side, and Sporting Lisbon are through to the quarterfinals on the Champions League. And then we now proceed with the one between Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen. As you know, in the first leg, it ended 1-1 in Germany. Bayer Leverkusen took the lead, while Arsenal had to equalize through an 89-minute penalty kick by Kai Havertz. But then, of course, being that the second leg was at Emirates, Arsenal had only one job to do, to get the job done. And of course, they were able to get the job done by beating Bayer Leverkusen 2-0. And honestly, they really should have scored more than 2 goals, because they had 12 shots on target. So again, it's just a matter of the attack being clinical, and the attack wasn't really clinical in this game. But all in all, they were able to get the job done, and they are now through to the quarterfinals, all together winning 3-1 on aggregate, and while Bayer Leverkusen have been eliminated. So that's how it ended. Arsenal 2, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Arsenal, the London side, through to quarterfinals, and Bayer Leverkusen eliminated from the Champions League. And then Chelsea hosted PSG for the second leg of the round of 16 of the Champions League. PSG finishing the job, of course, because in the first leg, PSG beat Chelsea 5-2. And so, man, honestly, the chance, with the way the first leg went, the chances of Chelsea, putting up a comeback was just like this, limited. But in that match, Chelsea not even put up any passion, any desire to even try and go for a comeback, And so the match ended with the PSG beating Chelsea 3-0 at Stamford Bridge, meaning that Paris Saint-Germain advanced to the quarterfinals after absolutely destroying Chelsea 8-2 on aggregate, while the London side have been eliminated from the Champions League. And so that's how it ended. Chelsea 0, PSG 3, and the Parisians are through to the next phase of the Champions League. And in terms of how the second leg in that clash actually went, Chelsea again did not put up a good performance. They are, most of the players were average, especially their defense was not good enough. And you look at all the goals they conceded, poor defending from the defense. But yeah, PSG are the ones that advanced, while Chelsea have been knocked out. And last but not the least, we go into the one between Man City and Real Madrid. Of course, the first leg ended 3-0 to the Spanish side. Real Madrid beating Man City 3-0, scoring all 3 goals in the first half. Valverde, a central box-to-box midfielder, scoring a hat-trick against Man City, against a team like Man City in the Champions League. That was unbelievable. And of course, in the second leg, it was clear that Real Madrid had only one job to do: get the job done, and they were able to get the job done. And in the end, they beat Man City 2-1. Vinicius Junior scoring a brace. Yeah. And honestly, if you go back and watch that game very well, you see that in the very first few minutes of that game, Man City, they really played like they really wanted that comeback, but they just couldn't score, and yeah, and actually I feel like in this match, Real Madrid could have actually gotten the job done, in the first half. Like in the first half, the game, the tie could have been over, because in this match, Madrid had 6 big chances and missed 4 of them. So you see that Real Madrid could have actually scored more than even 2 goals in this match today. But yeah, that's how it ends. Man City 1, Real Madrid 2. Los Blancos win 5-1 on aggregate, and they advance to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And you know what this means? 2 English clubs are out already: Chelsea and Manchester City. So it's not remaining Arsenal and Liverpool. We see how the one between Liverpool and Galatasaray goes at Anfield. But yeah, that's everything that happened. And honestly, it was once again entertaining. Lots of things happened. Goals were scored. Teams advanced. Teams were knocked out. And yeah, it was just great entertainment and so much fun in this Champions League second leg. But as always, let me know what you think in the comment section, and who you think will go all the way to the final. Who you think will end up winning this trophy? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, hype the video up, like the video, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Take It On Football. And yeah, that's the only way you can support my channel for free. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and for your time and for your attention. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace out everyone.